Good morning, everybody.
Hey everyone.
We are at the Orlando airport today. We're going on a quick day trip over to Boston. It is really early in the morning. We got up at like 3 and our flight's at 7. Right now it's on time. The plane is here, but it's dark out there, so I don't know how much I can really show. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick Boston trip for a day and see what we get into. So come on. Alright, we're boarding on. Alright, so we're getting on the plane. That wasn't too bad. It was boarding us at 6:20. The flight's at 7. So we'll see you when we get to our seats. Alright, so we got our seats. Hi. So we ended up upgrading our seats to first class. And it's actually pretty nice. You can kind of see where my knee is. It's over here. Got plenty of room. Just pretty nice. The seats are pretty comfortable. We got some complimentary waters. I think we're gonna get some other stuff as we go on this trip. It's a almost 3 hour flight to Boston. We're gonna. Can I click on this yet? So we just landed. We're officially in Boston and Logan International Airport. Flight was pretty good. We actually got here earlier than expected. We were supposed to get here at 10:10, and I think it's like 9:50 or something. Flight was smooth. We did wake up early, so we're still kind of groggy. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go find the Uber stand and then try to figure our way to the hotel, and then we'll keep going. But like I said, the Delta flight was pretty good. Yeah, and I liked our seats. First class, but like it's a Delta first class, right? But we're gonna go. All right, everybody. So we just made it to the room from the airport. The Uber was pretty easy to find and pretty smooth that we got here. The hotel is actually not really close to the airport, so the drive wasn't too bad. But yeah, so we're at the Hilton in Boston Park Plaza. And we'll take a quick room tour. I'm gonna warn you, it's not super fancy, but for a night it'll do. So let's go take a look at the room. So we have a closet, and you can kind of see it's a little small, but we're only here for a night. And then here we go into the bathroom. So you got the toilet there. You got kind of a good mirror. So you get some lotion. The shower. See how the water pressure is. I kind of like the subway tiles. And then you got shower gels. So on the bathroom door, we do have a full-size mirror, so you can check your fit. All right, here we go. So we have one king-size bed. It's a pretty decent-sized bed. Then we got 2 tables. We got some USB ports here, outlets. Then got ourselves a TV. And then we got a little nook area. The one thing I've noticed in this room is there is absolutely no storage. So we're gonna be living out of our backpacks. And then we got a city view. Just a normal, at least it's not straight into a brick wall, but pretty nice view. And that's kind of the room. I will say, the room does seem a little dated.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just because we're like kind of spoiled with being in Florida and going to resort, like Disney area, the resort area. So we got to kind of have maybe a higher standard. But I mean, the room will do. We'll let you know if everything works out. But like I said, it's a little dated, a little grungy, but it is what it is. We're here for a night. I will say they had an option for a super small room, and I didn't get that. So this is their not super small room. So I don't know how the super small room is gonna look, but this is a pretty small room as it is. But do you want to say something?
Yeah, and it's kind of like a theme up north, because even the hotels in New York are kind of like this, where they're kind of dated.
Yeah.
And slightly grungy, but I think because Florida is the place where everybody vacations, our resorts are just bigger and nicer. So that's just what we're used to. But yeah, it's kind of like a theme up north.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna just kind of sit here for a little bit. Like I said, we did get here early. We're gonna try to find something to eat in a little bit. It's nothing's really open yet, and yeah, we'll see where we get into. All right, so we're off. We just got out of the hotel. We're going to I found this place called what's it called? The Cactus
Cafe.
Cactus Club. Boston. What's it called?
Cactus Cafe Club.
Cactus Cafe Club. Yeah. Yeah, it looked good, so we're gonna give it a try. It's a few blocks away, so it shouldn't be too bad. The weather's actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
I would say in the 70s, high 70s.
Yeah.
But it's pretty comfortable.
There's a breeze.
Yeah. So we're gonna walk over there. Pretty interesting church here. We're gonna check out the park later. We're gonna try, but we'll see if we have time. We're only here for a day, so we have limited time on what we can do. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go to the Cactus Club Cafe. It's a few blocks away. We're walking over there now, just doing city walk. Pretty nice. It's nice to be in a city, outside of Florida. We don't really have a city. So we found the Trader Joe's just walking around. I am not gonna go in there. This one doesn't even have a parking lot. All right, so we made it to the Cactus Club Cafe. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna walk in. Hopefully it's good. This place is a vibe. We've got a table. Here's our table. Alright, so let's take a look at the menu. You got some sushi and sashimi. You got some starters. It seems like you gotta order bread if you want. I get that. And then you got some salads, bowls, some pastas. Got handhelds, your sandwiches and burgers, and then you got your main entrees. So one thing I don't see, they don't seem to have, is the lobster roll or any kind of clam chowder. I don't see any lobster rolls, but we have a place booked tomorrow called Salty Girl that's supposed to have really good lobster rolls, and they also have a clam chowder. Hopefully we can get the clam chowder. Hopefully there's no bacon, but yeah, and then they do have steaks. It's too early for steaks, so we're probably not going to do that, but if you wanted, they have steaks. And I think that's it. Oh, they have happy hour. Oh, 9 p.m. to close. Okay, so we're not here for the happy hour. All right, so we did get the brioche, pull-apart brioche with some honey truffle butter. Kind of already pulled it apart. It's a pull-apart bread, and we tried it. Just forgot to get it on camera, but it's pretty good. So here's my little piece with a little truffle butter on there. So we're gonna give it a try. Now let's give it a try. The butter's really truffly, and it's got some like garlic on it. It's pretty good. And the brioche is a little sweet. I like it. Let's get Faz's opinion.
It's good, but I like truffle, but I like hints of it, not like strong, and so this is strong. So it doesn't taste bad, but it's like truffle strong.
I like truffle, so if you like truffle, this is pretty good if you really enjoy truffle, and you can kind of choose the amount of truffle you put by the amount of butter you put in.
Alright guys, I got I think it's just called hot honey or hot honey chicken. I'm not overly hungry right now, so I got something small. This is one of the appetizers, but it looks good. Smells good.
I think it's called hot chicken and pickles.
Yeah, hot chicken and pickles. So we'll see.
Alright, and I got the truffle parmesan chicken. It looks really good. So like, it's got truffle in it, it's got parmesan chicken, and some gnocchi. But we're gonna give them a try and then tell you how we like it. Alright, so we just got done eating at the Cactus Club Cafe. I'm gonna get this right. Cactus Club Cafe. It was pretty good. I like my food. The Parmesan truffle Parmesan chicken was really good. The chicken was crispy when it came out. The sauce was good. The sauce had a bit of lemon in it, so it kind of cut through like the richness of the truffle, and had arugula. So like overall, like it was heavy, but I think the stuff around it kind of cut the heaviness of it, richness of it. The gnocchi was okay. I've had better gnocchi. They were a little stiff. Like we've had gnocchi on like the cruise at Apollo, and like those are like pillowy. I think it's just a different style of gnocchi.
Maybe.
But like this was more stiff, if you like more noodle texture.
Yeah, it kind of reminded us of like a rice cake.
Yeah, like the tteokbokki.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise the taste was good though. I would get it again.
Yeah.
And then your
what was it? The hot honey chicken and
hot
pickles?
chicken and pickles. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. The ranch was really good. The pickles
Yeah.
went well with the chicken, and it was like I wasn't overly hungry, so it was enough.
Yeah, we got a leftover, so like I didn't finish mine either. So you get a good portion. You could share it. But yeah, I tried some of her chicken as well, and it was crispy.
Yeah.
So I'll say one thing: all the chicken that was fried was crispy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would try it again. I saw other people, they ordered sandwiches, and the sandwiches looked good.
They look really good, but they were really big.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if I can eat that right now.
But so we're gonna head over. We're here to see family, so we're gonna go find where they're at, and we're just gonna walk over there, and we'll see what else we do. We're here on a weekend, July 11th, where there's a bunch of like events going on for like the quintessential birthday thing for the July 4th, and so they're bringing in the boats, like tall boats around the harbor, so like everything's gonna be kind of chaotic. So I don't know, I was planning on going to the aquarium, but I don't know if I'm gonna go that way, but we'll see. We'll see what we can look around. There's a lot to do around this area, so we'll just walk around and see what we do. Alright, so I just left my sister's, and she lives close to the river, so I'm just taking a quick walk down there to kind of see what it looks like and what it looks like. So I'm just gonna take a quick walk down there. Hopefully we can see some cool stuff. That's where I'm heading. Okay, so I made myself over to the Charles River Esplanade. It's an esplanade. It's a continuous park that stretches over 3 miles from the Museum of Science to the Boston University Bridge. So it's just a park. I don't know how much of this I'm going to explore, because it's still the same day and I'm still pretty tired, but I want to see if I can make it to the other side, or at least towards the river, because we're like over here, and I'm gonna see if I can cross over to here. I found a little footbridge across this little channel. It's pretty nice. The weather's pretty nice. It's a little hot, but nothing compared to Florida. It's a really nice little park here. Let's keep going. Let's see what's on the other side of this bridge. Like I said, I'm trying to get over here, like in the little lake area. Not the lake, the river. Found a little bench to sit on. I wish I had my black light filter, or one of my ND filters, to kind of tone this down a little bit, but it's pretty. You got a lot of people in sailboats here. I was hoping to see some of the tall boats, but I think they're already by the harbor. So yeah, this is pretty nice. So across the river, if I can zoom in, if you see this dome right here, that's the MIT. There's an MIT, that's the MIT campus over here. It's really cool. They have a robotics museum of robotics, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it on this trip. We're definitely gonna have to make another trip. But yeah, let's walk this way and see what we can find out. See what more we can find. There's some geese in here. There are more, but they kind of went away. You can see people kayaking down here. There's more down there. Okay. Found more geese here. Just hanging out. And from the geese, I found my next footbridge back across. So we're gonna go through that. All right, so that was just a quick walk around. I think it's called Charles River Park or something like that. I don't remember the name. I'll put it on the link, but like it was pretty good. It was a quick one. There's a lot more to see. I just didn't get to see all of it. But I'm heading back to my sister's, and we're just gonna hang out there for a little bit more. Forgot my sunglasses, forgot my hat, and the sun's bright, so yeah, gonna head back for now. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but there is a bunny over here. It's right in there, I believe. Oh, he ran away. We have more geese in here. They're just playing in the river. There's a lot of them. Kind of remind me of the swans in Lake Eola. Alright everybody, we're on day 2, our second day. This is our last day here at Boston.
Very quick, short trip.
Yeah, so I think yesterday when we left off, I was going back to my sister's. We just kind of hung out and then came back to the hotel. We were tired, so we didn't really do much after hanging out.
Yeah, it's a city, so there's a lot of walking.
Yeah, we did order a pizza. I think it was called a Dirty Water Pizza or something for dinner. My sister ordered it. But it was good. I'll get the name of it. But the pizza was good. It was like a barbecue pizza with like jalapenos on it. It was pretty good. Yeah. It was pretty good for delivery.
The dough was different too.
Yeah.
Something about up north, like in their water.
Yeah.
It affects the dough, and the dough is better.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're on day 2. We just got ready. I will say the hotel, I think the hotel you get for the location, but like the amenities are kind of lacking. The water pressure, we didn't really have. The water pressure was not there.
It's kind of grungy and dated.
A little grungy, but
I kind of read the reviews coming in, and people pretty much said exactly what we said. Like, you get it for the location.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's very in a good, awesome, like a really good location. Like you can pretty much walk everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just know the hotel is dated. It's got some grunginess. There's the water was kind of, but like it for a night it was good.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, so we're gonna head. I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. Today is our last day. We do fly out at 3, so we got some time to kill. But we're gonna go adventure out for a little bit, and we'll bring you along and see how much we can record.
Yeah.
But
come along.
Yep.
And so one thing that's interesting, like, you know, anywhere you go, the wildlife and the plant life is different. And I like looking at the different flowers as you travel around the different states. And these hydrangeas stuck out to me. I saw them in California. Florida, it's just too hot. I tried to grow some and they died like within a week because of the heat. They think they can function in like northern parts of Florida where it's a little cooler, but yeah, they're like flourishing over here. Like there's so many of them. And just some of the other flowers too are like flowers you won't see in Florida because of the heat.
All right, so we made it to the modern pastry shop, and we're gonna go get some bakery goods. Hopefully they got some good cannolis. So they got a lot of things here. They got a French horn. It's a classic Italian bakery, so they got a bunch of baked goods. The carrot cake I heard was good. Yeah, the eclairs look good. The cream puff looks good. So we'll see what we can grab. Alright, so one of the places that was recommended to us everywhere we went was Salty Girl Seafood and Bar. Because I asked the hotel what they recommended for good seafood, and this was the first thing he said. And my sister also recommended it, so we're here to try it. And we're here on Sunday morning, so they have a brunch style menu. You can kind of just take a look at what they have. So what we're gonna get, or what I'm gonna get, is the lobster roll. Gotta have the lobster roll. I'm debating between the Tabasco or the regular, but we gotta get at least one lobster roll. They got some large plates. They have like lobster fries. It's pretty cool. Toast. So the one thing I will say about the Salty Girl, highly recommend getting a reservation. They seem to book up really quick, and did get a reservation. I originally got for 2 of us, and we added 2 more, and they weren't able to accommodate us, but we were able to like go outside. They had tables outside, but like inside we did get a table, but like we added 2 more people, so we had to come outside. But it is what it is. It seems like they're doing something on the streets. Another thing to keep in mind when you come to Boston is like the road was closed, so we couldn't take the Uber exactly to the restaurant. But it was okay. It wasn't that bad a walk. But we're gonna try out and order some food. Okay, so I got the Tabasco roll. It looks pretty good. I think it's served cold. Yeah, it's cold. And then I got truffle fries. And then Faz got a buttered hot lobster roll with fries as well. Alright guys, so we walked a little way from Salty Girl. It's not that far, it's like less than a block. But we actually wanted to go to the public library. And there's this church across the street, but This is the Boston Public Library. And we're gonna make our way in and kind of explore it before we have to go to the airport. So here are the hours. They're Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, and then Sunday, which is today, 11 to 5. We're gonna make a go in. Alright, so we made it up the stairs. We came up here. And there's a line. It's a pretty nice little area. You got some artwork. I wonder, like, the historical nature of this library. I'm sure there is some significance. Social sciences area. It's got house documents. It's pretty cool. CIS. All right, everybody. So we've made it to the airport. We're at our gate now. The check-in process was pretty easy. Delta's pretty nice with the app and just getting your boarding passes. I will say TSA pre-check, I've been starting to notice that there's differences between each place. Like Orlando didn't need a boarding pass, but they made me take my belt off. Here they needed a boarding pass, but they didn't need my belt taken off. So I don't know. But yeah, we made it to the gate. I think the last time we left off, we were leaving the. No, we were getting into the library. We haven't left. But yeah, the library was pretty cool. We didn't get to check it out too much because we were running late and we're tired and it's kind of hot. But we do definitely want to come back and check it. But it's cool. There was students there. Like, it's a fully functioning library. It's a public library, and they have books. I was kind of lost, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah, and if you know anything about me, like, I am a reader through and through. Like, I'm a book nerd. I love books. So it was really, like, cool for me to, like, see the library. I think there was more on the third level, but it's been a long 2 days, so we're like, we know we're gonna come back, so
yeah,
definitely we'll go to the third level next time. And I think that's where they have the actual, like, huge room of books. But yeah, we'll be back. But really cool. Definitely should check it out.
Yeah, so yeah, the library was cool. I enjoyed it. But we will get back. They did have a little paper Declaration of Independence thing I picked up, just, I don't know, keepsake. I'll show it to you when I get home. I had to fold it because it wouldn't fit in my bag because it's a big slip of paper. But yeah, I would recommend going there. And the plaza was really cool. We didn't get to check a lot out, to be honest. But there was a church across the street. They had like a little statue for the World Cup going on. So that looked cool. But we didn't. There's a lot of things to walk around and do there, and yeah, I recommend it. But now we're gonna just wait for our flight. We're just going back to Orlando, and we'll see when we get back to Orlando.
And one more thing, like, I know I keep saying this, but it was nice to be able to, like, walk and like there's breeze blowing, and you're
Yeah.
not feeling like you're suffocating.
But it did get hot.
It did
was
get hot.
it was in the high 80s today.
Yeah.
Like yesterday when we came, I think the highs were in like the low 80s. Today was 88, 90. Like
No, it wasn't. I thought it was 78.
no, it was 88. I saw it on the
Okay.
Uber driver's thing. I was like, it's 88. No, I was like, that feels right.
But like strangely, there was still like a
Breeze,
breeze. Like
yeah.
I guess it's a sea breeze.
Yeah, coming off of the river.
So that was every now and then hitting you, and like I don't know, it still felt easier to walk here than like back home.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna chill out by the gate and just wait until our flight goes.
Just wanted to show you some of the treats that we ended up getting from Modern Pastry. So cannolis, carrot cake, cream puff.
Alright, so we made it on our seat. So once again, we're in first class again. But this seems to be a different first class than the one we had before.
Yeah, it's for sure smaller, and then even the seatbelts are a little bit more snug.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Different plane maybe. But you still get the same infotainment system. Okay, it's already working. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is gonna be
Good afternoon,
our Uber.
everyone, and welcome aboard.